Vampires, the blood-sucking creations of Molag Bal. They are creatures of the night, predators that feed upon their victims. Undead abominations created as an affront and offence to Arkay, god of death. In Morrowind, it is incredibly easy to catch vampirism. Merely fighting a few vampires will likely infect you. But while the game has unique vampire clans and bloodlines with new faction quests, actually playing as a vampire is, at best, a rather unpleasant experience. And most of the game's content will be locked out for you, as there's no way to disguise your unholy abominable appearance in the vanilla game. Into today's Mod of the Day. For today, we're showcasing Devilish Vampire Overhaul by Detail Devil, a gameplay overhaul of Morrowind's vampire mechanics. Vampires in vanilla Morrowind were rather clumsily handled. I mean, you couldn't even drink the blood of your victims, and that's like vampires' whole thing. What's the point otherwise? Instead, you had to cast Absorb Health, a rather clumsy implementation of so-called blood drinking. Now, with Devilish Vampire Overhaul, you can actually drink the blood of your victims, killing NPCs and crouching over them to feed. You can even fill flasks with blood to use as a snack if you're feeling just a bit peckish later on. Feeding has several advantages. It'll regenerate your health, help protect you from sun damage, but only to a limited degree. And perhaps, most importantly, it will allow you to interact with NPCs without them realizing that, you're a vampire. Of course, there's also advantages to not feeding. For now, there's new Vampire Hunger stages, which come with bonuses to your strength and speed, making you stronger, faster, but draining your personality, and increasing the amount of damage that you'll take from the sun. Now, in total, there's 8 stages of Vampire Thirst, which you can advance to over time by not feeding, potentially gaining as much as plus 40 to your strength and speed attributes, a major boost to your power in combat. But as a note, the longer you go without feeding, the more obvious it'll become that you are, in fact, a vampire to the NPCs around you. To disguise this fact, you'll need to wear a closed helmet when interacting with NPCs. Or, again, you could feed, losing your strength and speed bonuses, but gaining the ability to blend in with the crowd. You'll need to feed at least every day if you want to avoid detection by NPCs. Both an OpenMW and an MWC mod, this will work regardless of which platform you use, giving you a simple but extremely useful overhaul for vampire gameplay that actually makes playing as a vampire and role-playing as a vampire actually a playable experience. There's been more than a few vampire overhauls over the years, but this one hits all the major notes in a lore-friendly way, utilizing the wonders of modern scripting, courtesy of OpenMW and MWC. And if you've ever wanted to play as a vampire, it is certainly just well worth checking out. But that's just our Mod of the Day. So, as always, I've been your host, Elf Guy. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay healthy, happy modding, and I'll see you all next time.
This is most unsettling. Leave me.